Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX Natural Gas today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. The chart which you are viewing is an 1 hour chart, which means all the single candlestick here represents 1 hour. These vertical dotted lines indicates the price opening and closing for the respective days. Whenever I place the cursor on a particular candlestick, you can see that date below, so date and time along x-axis and the price along y-axis. This red color candlestick that indicates the price opening, yesterday's price opening, which shows that it opened somewhere around 207.6 approximately. On the previous days, what happened was we know that the market took some support around 202 and it broke the key zone of 206, which we had kept as a reference zone for swing and a clear decision making zone. After breaking that, the price went up and closed higher. So yesterday's price opening was around 207. What we expected was that we expected market has got the strength to move higher, but under one case, if it sustains 206 and 205, just because of various reasons we had explained it very clearly yesterday. So if it can sustain that, it will be in uptrend, but if it fails, the price can drop. That was our clear view about natural gas market yesterday. Now let us see what happened after that. After the price opening, the price initially the market had some momentum. Let me increase the scale so that we can see it very clearly. So after that, there was some buying momentum which pushed the price higher, and it went up till 208. It couldn't sustain that. Then you can see it came down and it broke this 206 and 205. So since the support, major support, and it was along with the average was broken, the market had induced a lot of selling pressure. Just because you can, so okay, let us see, complete this presentation and we will look into that. After breaking this, you can see the price had a lot of selling pressure and it came down till 199.4 and closed around 200.90. So now let us see why this thing happened. If you remove this price action, what had happened earlier, you can see the market was in selling. So here 206, the price was taking a clear resistance, but on the previous day the price broke this and closed higher. These are the key decision zone. That is a major reason we request everybody. So whenever the price consolidates, we enter into the market and we stay with the market wherever it swings based upon technicals. So it is very mandatory whenever on the key decision zones you need to place a stop loss and should be ready for reversals also. So that is the reason we are providing all these explanations. So after breaking this 206, the price went down. Now let us go back and see the international scenario. So there the price you are watching is international NYMEX price for natural gas. The same thing, all the candlestick represents 1 hour. You can see the date and time along x-axis and price quoted in dollars along y-axis. Yesterday also we had explained this very clearly and we had drawn 3 lines. 3.76, which we had as a reference for swing, which is equivalent to 206, and 3.82, it's a peak resistance, and also 3.72 is again a major support zone. So what happened? The price failed to break 3.82. So a failure to break 3.82 pushed the price down and it broke 3.76 here very clearly. Then the price went up and tested this 3.76, then came down, and now it is staying. So it is a 24-hour market, so you can see the price was staying. There was some little bit of bounce back after the MCX closing. What we can expect is that we can expect the price to stay in downtrend, but you need to watch these international prices also in order to have a clear view about the price actions. So 3.72, if the price can sustain this 3.72, if it can provide a strong resistance, it is going to be a very clear drop in natural gas. But if the price breaks this 3.72 and if enters into the zone of 3.72, it indicates that again there is some weakening in selling. But still this 3.76 remains a very strong resistance because of convergence of the averages also. So please watch these parameters, these price actions also, in order to get a very clear view about that. See how 3.82 is acted as a resistance. So what we feel is that you should have some knowledge, or you should watch this not very closely, but to certain extent you should follow the price actions in NYMEX, particularly for natural gas. So if the price sustains 3.72, it can drop and it can come down till 3.62, which means that it can come down till 196 in MCX. So the price is expected to be around to open somewhere around 201 and 202, since we had seen the price was staying bit higher. So within this zone you can expect the market to open. If the trend continues, then you can expect the price to come till 196, 198 within this week. But again, this 205 and 206, don't forget, still we are not completely out of danger or completely under selling. It is a strong confirmation we had got, but still we need to watch the market very carefully unless until we get a clear swing. So let us see what's going to happen during our trading session. And I have forgot to explain this trend line. We had identified a trend line also in order to support us. You can see this trend line also we had identified in order to support our long-term view about. So these trend lines or support and resistance lines will always help us in the future. Let us see what's going to happen during our trading session. Stay close and watch the support and resistance very carefully. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.